Some say an energy renaissance is underway in this country. The United States is expanding its production of natural gas and oil through fracking. The massive increase in supply has contributed to the global drop in prices. Companies engaged in fracking are actually having a tougher time turning a profit. Despite all that, the demand for renewable power resources like wind and solar is growing. CCTV's Jessica Stone reports from Albany, New York.
So you hook in before you step off the ladder.
Here in the American snowbelt, solar panels are in demand.
And you can layer down.
Hudson Solar is paneling more than a dozen houses a month in New York State.
Yeah, we're ready for the next one. I'll finish clipping this up.
Last winter, we saw a lot of people calling in saying that their bills were doubling, and that definitely kept the phone ringing for us.
For this family, the cost of the loan to pay off the solar panels is still less than their average monthly power bill. The state gives generous tax breaks for the installation, and these panels are designed to produce all the power this family needs. The solar industry says that one of these solar projects starts every 3 minutes here in the United States, and the orders haven't tapered off just because of lower natural gas prices.
You know, I've talked a lot with the owner of the company, and he's been obviously around for 13 years, and he's not nervous about the decrease in natural gas prices at all.
That's because here in New York, the main driver of electricity costs is delivery and taxes. So even though the state produces most of its power by burning natural gas, the drop in the cost of that natural gas isn't hitting the consumer's wallet. At the same time, the cost of solar power has dropped significantly.
When I first started getting involved in solar, which was in the 2004-2005 time frame, a solar panel cost about $3 a watt to buy, and today they cost in bulk. They cost about somewhere between 70 and 90 cents a watt to buy. We designed and built this piece, the above grade piece.
Mark Scheer has been designing power infrastructure for 35 years and says across the globe, the opportunities are growing to bring more environmentally friendly electricity production online. But he says renewables aren't likely to completely replace fossil fuels for power production anytime soon.
I don't see that in my lifetime. I see renewables being something along the order of maybe 30% of our power production.
Scheer says to go beyond that, the world needs longer-lasting batteries and a more reliable transmission infrastructure that can accommodate an increase in renewable power production. That puts a lot of pressure on national governments to invest in long-term power facilities to support diversification. Western Europe is so far leading the way, with China and the U.S. also working towards that goal.
It's a huge undertaking. It's a huge cost.
Generally, this size system, I would say, just the roof work, 5 days.
Most residential solar panel owners won't ever be completely energy independent. When the sun goes down, so does the electricity source, so they still rely on other types of power generation at night. With solar and wind sources not always constant, and with natural gas prices riding a seesaw over time, diversity in power production is key.
I think depending on any one source of generation is a bad thing, including renewables. There needs to be a proper mix.
Jessica Stone, CCTV, Albany, New York.